The wheels have just pulled up. This train is now flying above the track. No one else builds trains like this. 603 kilometers per hour. The fastest machine ever created that still travels on the ground. Japan has been working on this for 60 years. Most people have still never heard of it. 86% of this line passes through solid mountain. There was simply no other route. It began at $9 billion. It is now $72 billion. Still rising, still unfinished. They drilled 246 kilometers of tunnel through some of the toughest mountains in Japan. The geology gave way. The timeline gave way. The budget blew apart. They continued anyway. Colder than outer space. That is what makes this train rise off the ground. One governor, one signature. He froze a $72 billion project for 4 years. This is how Japan created the fastest thing on land, and why it almost never opened at all. In 1964, Japan launched the bullet train. It changed transportation forever. Then Japan asked, what comes after this? The Tokaido Shinkansen is saturated. 12 trains per hour. No room left. Japan needed another route. The coastal line bends around the mountains. The Maglev cuts directly through them. Research started in 1962. It took 63 years to turn those calculations into an actual railway. In 1977, the first test track, 7 kilometers in Miyazaki. The first levitation. The first proof the concept worked. Miyazaki proved it. Levitation worked. The superconducting magnets held. The next challenge was the Alps. In 1990, geological surveys began in the Alps. 19 years of surveys before even one tunnel received approval. The geology under the Southern Alps is 300 million years old, and unlike anything engineers had ever tunneled through before. 1,400 meters of overburden fault zones, underground rivers, rock pressure strong enough to crush steel. May 27, 2011. After 49 years of research, Japan approved the Chuo Shinkansen. Construction could finally start. The Yamanashi test track came first. 18.4 kilometers of real Maglev railway built to prove the full system. New Austrian tunneling method. Drill. Blast. Shotcrete. Rock bolt. Repeat. 11 kilometers of test tunnel excavated. 6 hours per blast cycle. Drill blast muck out shotcrete rock bolt. 6 hours every day. A pilot tunnel is drilled first, sampling the rock before the main machine commits to it. The guideway must stay accurate to millimeters over kilometers. Lasers checked every section. Figure-8 coils embedded into both walls. Levitation guidance propulsion all in a single coil design. The motor is not on the train. It is in the track. 18 kilometers of electric motor embedded in concrete. 18 kilometers of cable runs. Every coil energized every sensor connected before one train could move. The propulsion system requires variable frequency power. A dedicated substation was built to feed it. The control center watches every coil, every sensor, every millimeter of train position all at once. The first test train arrived in 1995. No visible wheels, no pantograph, a capsule built to float. No wheels touching the guideway. No overhead wire supplying power. Everything about this train breaks the normal rules of railway engineering. First levitation, 1997. The tires retracted. The train lifted 10 centimeters, floating on invisible force. December 1997. 531 kilometers per hour, a new world record. On the very first full-speed testing phase, 200,000 people rode the test train before a single commercial passenger ever would. Japan tested everything. October 2014, groundbreaking on the Real Line. 286 kilometers, the biggest railway project in the country's history. Shinagawa to Nagoya, 286 kilometers. 246 kilometers of that inside tunnels. The new station is built beneath the existing bullet train station. Construction without stopping the trains above. Diaphragm walls, first continuous concrete retaining walls built before any excavation starts inside them. 40 meters deep beneath an active railway station in central Tokyo without a single delay above. The TBM is assembled underground, too large to lower as one-piece section by section in the launch shaft. 14 meters wide, 150 meters long, 4,000 tons 80 tungsten carbide disc cutters on the face. The machine advances 15 meters per day through urban ground. Above it, homes shops people who feel nothing at all. One concrete ring installed every 90 minutes. 6 segments per ring. 600 rings per kilometer. Excavated soil moves 5 kilometers by conveyor to the surface, then trucks, then disposal. It never stops. Urban soil turns into alpine rock. The TBM slows. Disc cutters wear out every 50 meters. They have to be replaced. Replacing cutters means entering the pressurized chamber at the tunnel, face one of the most dangerous jobs in construction. A pilot tunnel, drilled 1,000 meters ahead, reads the geology before the main machine reaches it. 1,000-meter boring surveys ahead of the face. Japan invented this technique for this tunnel. The geology failed the assumptions. Schist rock, 300 million years old, fractured, unstable, unlike any model. Emergency redesign. NATM, replacing TBM in the worst sections. A 5-year delay announced. NATM in the Alps. Slower, more expensive, but the only method the mountain would accept. 1,400 meters of mountain overhead. Rock pressure squeezing the tunnel like a vice. Engineers designed for it. Where pressure peaked, steel arch ribs were installed, then shotcrete, then rock bolts, then more shotcrete. Underground rivers appeared at depth, grouted shut, drained away. The mountain pushed back constantly. 3 separate tunneling methods used in one project. NATM shield, TBM, and conventional drill and blast. The geology forced every single change. 10,000 liters per minute pumped from the Southern Alps tunnel. Every minute of construction. Excavated alpine rock crushed on-site, reused as concrete aggregate in the tunnel lining itself. In situ concrete lining poured behind the excavation. Each 12-meter pour section takes 3 days. 400-meter vertical shafts sunk through the mountain for ventilation and emergency access. 60 separate construction contracts all running at once. One project, 60 different sites. Underground stations carved out of solid rock. The Kofu cavern larger than most surface stations. No columns hold up the station roof. Rock anchors drilled 20 meters into the mountain do the work. A complete railway station built inside a rock cavity. 40 meters underground with no natural light. Tunnel complete. Now the hardest phase begins. The guideway has to be installed with millimeter precision over kilometers. Every guideway section laser surveyed. Tolerance 1 millimeter over 50 meters. 0 exceptions. These recesses in the wall matter. Each one holds a coil. The train floats by interacting with those coils. It never touches. That is the engineering. 580,000 individual coils installed in the guideway walls. Every one positioned by hand. The engine is in the ground, not on the train. 246 kilometers of electric motor embedded in concrete. The nose is 15 meters long, shaped in a wind tunnel for 3 years, designed to enter a tunnel at 500 kilometers per hour. Tunnel entry at 500 kilometers per hour creates a pressure wave. The nose shape took 3 years of wind tunnel testing to solve. Niobium titanium wire thinner than a hair wound 50,000 times per coil in a vacuum environment. The cryostat is a thermos flask the size of a car. It keeps the magnet 4 degrees above absolute zero. Liquid helium loaded at minus 269 degrees, colder than the surface of Pluto. The magnet becomes superconducting. 32 superconducting magnets per train. Each one must be installed, cooled, and verified before the next. Below 160 kilometers per hour, rubber tires. Above 160 kilometers per hour, the tires retract. The train levitates automatically. Entering a tunnel at 500 kilometers per hour compresses the air violently. The cabin pressure system prevents ear damage. Inside, it looks like a normal train. The engineering that makes it extraordinary is completely hidden. 1,200 sensors per train. Every system monitored every anomaly reported in real time to the control center. First, test walking speed. Every sensor verified every system checked before speed is added. 160 kilometers per hour. Tires retract. The train rises. Engineers in the control center watch the levitation sensors confirm it. Each run goes faster than the last. 200, 300, 400, 500. Data confirming what the physics had promised. A magnet quenched at 400 kilometers per hour. The safety system activated. The train stopped safely. Engineers redesigned the magnet mounting. Track vibration caused the quench. Engineers changed the mounting tested again. No quench. Problem solved. Earthquake simulation at 500 kilometers per hour. The U-shaped guideway physically prevents derailment. The train cannot leave the track. Every test run generates more data than a moon landing. They have run 2 million test miles. Nothing is being left to chance. 2 trains passing at a combined 1,026 kilometers per hour. The air between them compressed. April 21, 2015. 603 kilometers per hour, a world record. The fastest land vehicle in human history. Inside at 603 kilometers per hour, almost no vibration. Passengers could read a newspaper. That is the engineering. At 500 kilometers per hour, the Maglev uses half the energy of an equivalent airplane flight per passenger seat. In 2013, the test track was extended to 42.8 kilometers. Full commercial speed testing over longer distances began. 2,000 kilometers per day every day. Since 2013, the most tested railway system ever built. The maintenance depot covers 30 hectares. Every train returns there nightly for inspection. A helium recovery plant inside the depot. Evaporated helium recaptured, reliquefied, reused. 8.9 kilometers through Shizuoka. The governor said no. 620,000 people's water supply was the reason. Engineers designed a system to return every liter of groundwater captured during tunneling back into the river. 2027 became 2034. Then 2035. Every year of delay added billions more. $9 billion became $72 billion. The geology, the delays, the redesigns all multiplying the cost. April 2024, the governor resigned. JR Central's stock rose immediately. The market understood what it meant. The new governor approved the survey within weeks. After 4 years, construction could resume. October 2024, the first boring survey equipment entered Shizuoka. 4 years of delay finally ending. The Nankai Trough megaquake could strike any year. The Maglev route is designed to survive it. Seismic sensors every kilometer. Trains stopped automatically before earthquake waves reach the track. Japan has a severe construction labor shortage. Some tunnel sections ran at 60% crew capacity. 30,000 construction workers across 60 sites. Most of them will never ride the train they are building. In Gifu, groundwater levels dropped near the tunnel. Engineers immediately modified the lining to seal it. The 14% above ground uses elevated viaducts, concrete piers, precast beams. The guideway carried on bridges, above ground or below ground, the same tolerance, 1 millimeter over 50 meters. No exceptions. At 500 kilometers per hour, noise barriers reduced trackside sound to below 70 decibels. Quieter than a busy road. A train just passed overhead at 500 kilometers per hour. I felt the air move. I heard almost nothing. The noise barriers work. China unveiled a 600 km per hour Maglev in 2021. Japan invented this technology. Now it risks losing the race to open first. A new improved car introduced. Lighter, cheaper, more efficient. Improving while still building. 2025. 60% of tunneling complete. Shizuoka boring survey approved. Target commercial operation 2034. 246 kilometers of tunnel. 60 construction sites. 30,000 workers still building every single day. Everything built so far is waiting for the train that will make Tokyo and Nagoya 40 minutes apart. Tokyo to Nagoya, 40 minutes through the mountains.